Lucas Oil Stadium is the second stadium to host the NFL's Indianapolis Colts. It serves as the replacement to the RCA Dome, which was home to the Colts from the beginning of their time in Indianapolis until it was demolished in 2008. Designed by architectural firm HKS out of Dallas, the stadium was designed to evoke the look of other traditional Fieldhouse-style structures in the area, including Hinkle Fieldhouse of Butler University and Bankers Life Fieldhouse of the Indiana Pacers. The stadium is faced with traditional red brick and Indiana limestone, adding to its classic state theming. When construction was announced, Lucas Oil Products bought the naming rights for the stadium at a cost of $122 million over a 20-year period. The stadium opened with a loss to the Chicago Bears, whom the Colts had previously played in Super Bowl 41. The team would drop their second home game to the Jacksonville Jaguars before finally snapping the Lucas Oil curse with the first win at the stadium with a Week 6 victory over the Baltimore Ravens. The stadium itself features a capacity of 67,000 seats, although this is upgradable to over 70,000 for large events like the Super Bowl. A movable window wall, one of the largest in the world when it opened, includes incredible views of the downtown Indianapolis skyline. The roof of the stadium can also be opened or closed in around 10 minutes of time, an incredible feat when you consider that it weighs nearly 2.5 million pounds. Notable events that have been hosted at the stadium include the yearly NFL Scouting Combine, Super Bowl, the NCAA Men's Basketball Final Four in 2010 and 2015, and nearly the entire 2021 March Madness tournament as a result of the ongoing pandemic. As with other NFL stadiums, Lucas Oil Stadium ran into financing issues during its construction. The total cost for the project was $720 million, most of which was paid for by the state of Indiana and the city of Indianapolis. The Colts paid only a relatively small portion at $100 million. Issues began to arise when the Capital Improvement Board, or the CIB, the governing body that operates the stadium, announced that Lucas Oil Stadium would cost an additional $10 million a year more when compared to the previous stadium, the RCA Dome. The CIB requested that the State General Assembly authorize funding to cover the $10 million shortfall with an increase in local taxes and state taxes. As you might expect, there is extreme pushback to this request. Eventually, the State General Assembly reached a compromise where the tax increase would take place only in the city and its surrounding county. The controversy marred the opening of Lucas Oil Stadium, and the Colts were forced to apologize to fans for the unfair revenue sharing agreement in 2009. Lucas Oil Stadium was met with largely positive reception upon its opening. The venue is consistently ranked among the top NFL stadiums thanks to its location in downtown Indianapolis and its connections to the massive convention space. Soon after its opening, the third largest JW Marriott hotel in the world opened with nearly 104,000 square feet of space, including rooms, restaurants, and the largest ballroom in the Midwest. The luxury hotel was instrumental in Indianapolis scoring the rights to host the Super Bowl in 2012. Lucas Oil Stadium will continue to be a staple of the sports world for years to come thanks to its ability to host both basketball and football games with ease. With the stadium being over 10 years old, I would expect upgrades to be announced in the near future for higher quality displays and ribbon boards, and other more modern technologies to make sure that the stadium remains technologically sound well into the future. Lucas Oil Stadium is now a part of our archive of everything, along with its older brother, the RCA Dome. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment for future episode ideas, and leave a like if you enjoy the video. As always, this has been Matt from the Archive of Everything, and I'll see you all real soon.